YTPC, Board Smoking Pipes here. Been thinking about a new intro, like, welcome back, friends. Just don't seem right to start the video any other way. Yeah, I know, it's been a while. What's old Ford been up to? Well, I think I told you on the last one I had that heart surgery done. Came out all right. I've been back to walking, back on the hiking trails. Spent about an hour today climbing the side of what we consider a mountain. It's a hill to most of you. Wasn't too bad. It was wasn't a path. It was a graded road, but 7/10 of a mile at a 450 feet rise for an old codger like me in this shape. Pretty good run. I didn't run. I walked, but it's exercise. I did it well. Only stopped once. Didn't have to, but I did. Excuse me. HH Rustica. High in the nicotine. Good for hiccups. Iced tea. Ice melted. Savinelli. 129, I believe. Got hard to do and not dump. It's one of my, it's actually a favorite for Virginians. But seen the can of Rustica there and thought, I haven't had that in a while. That sounds pretty good. I intentionally started this video when I was close to the bottom of it, because in the Amigo 51 Pearwood pipe, my amigo, I actually have two of them. Keep them in my car or in my Escape. They say it's an SUV, maybe. Small SUV anyway. How's that? I have a blend that I've never tried before. Well, this is the first bag I've ever bought. I've tried it a couple times before I've done this video. Engine 382. And in it, excuse me, wind's got my nose running. In it is something that I've never tried before, which is deer tongue. After a lot of conversing with cane rod pipes, and his passion for crooner and his wife's passion for disliking crooner, I thought, well, I kind of like to see what deer tongue's all about. And I read up on it. You know, as a lot of people say, either you like it or you don't. There's usually no in between. Personally, I thought, well, it says it tastes a lot like vanilla. And my wife likes the smell of vanilla pipe tobacco at a distance. Oh, yeah, I'll try it. Nicotine hit from that Rustica. As I get ready to try to light the bottom of the bowl. But I thought I'd try it. Well, I have smoked it around her, and I got no comment. At a distance, close by, nothing. Usually the only one I get any comments out of, ooh, I like it, that like it always comes from like Lane 1Q, Christmas Spice from Sutliff, something like that. Now, I get, ooh, that smells like cigarettes, or I don't like the smell of that one, from anything heavy in Virginia. Unfortunately, there's a couple of pure Virginias that I do like. Low Country being one of them. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with a bag of Low Country Virginia or Virginia barley mix. Well, looks like I am down to the bottom of that one. Of course, without my trusty pipe tool. Pick up what's handy. Sometimes it's just a stick. No matter what, I got all of that one. I think it got all of me. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to get on here and say hello. See how y'all been. Didn't necessarily mean to do pipe clean out on the video, but yeah, it's part of life. Try to make sure I give them at least one swab before I set them down. That way I don't forget and they're not so bad off next time. Because a good clean pipe gives a good clean smoke. A pipe caked up with a lot of tar in this area gives you bitter smoke. So clean your pipes. Now, a lot of what I read warned that you want to do it in a cob or you want to do it in a clay pipe because it ghosts. Deer tongue, that is. I do find that for the next smoke or two after that, in these little pipes, it'll leave the flavor of deer tongue. It is light. And quite frankly, usually I'm running Haunted Bookshop to it, or the Virginia. And I don't mind that little bit of ghost mixed with either one of those blends. Each their own. I was going to have to relight, I guess so. But I don't get a vanilla flavor out of it. It is a familiar smell, unfortunately, or fortunately. A lot of the pipes that I pick up on estate sales, things like that, before they get their salt bath and everything, have that smell. And from what I read, deer tongue used to be in a lot of codger blends. They've since taken it out, started removing it. Reasons unknown to me. I do find it pleasant. I haven't tried crooner yet, but this is a gateway. I probably will now. Can see how it can be overpowering. I mean, it depends on your taste. I am not a super big aromatic fan. I I do like what I consider crossovers, where the aromatic is there, but it doesn't mask the true tobacco flavors. As far as I know, Engine 382 would not be an aromatic. I don't know that it has any rum flavor in it or anything. One of them I looked at did, and I think it's New Market, which I have that one also. But New Market is primarily Virginia and Deer Tongue and Black Cavendish. This has Black Cavendish in it, the 382, but it's not predominant. It has Burley and Virginia in it with the Deer Tongue. If you push it too hard, the Deer Tongue can get kind of spicy, especially on a retro ale. I do not get tongue bite from it. I don't know that by just all the years of smoking where I'm getting less sensitive tongue bite or what. It really doesn't need time. 382 doesn't need time to air. Moisture level's right. The New Market, though, is moist. I would air it. I noticed it's kind of steamy. But I'd say I'm probably going to hang on to a good amount of 382. It's not an everyday smoke for me. I've had it for about a week. And most I can do is 2 or 3 bowls. And then I need to put something in the middle. I think where I would use it at would be a break, because I'm almost always packing Haunted Bookshop or Straight Virginia, one or the other, and this be a nice break in between all of it. It's got its place in the rotation, at least at old Ford's house. Well, how y'all been doing? Hit me up in the comments. Let me know how things are going for you. Things are a little rough. You need a little prayer. Put me in your chain. I'll pray for you. Tell you a little story. About a week and a half ago, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'd prayed that the good Lord have my son come visit once in a while and leave his girlfriend wherever she is. I like to see him once in a while, just him, so we can sit and talk. And I asked for it. I even asked a friend to help me pray for that, because I miss just sitting around talking to him. It's hard to talk to him with her around, because she breaks into the conversation with something totally not on the conversation and tries to take it over. Goes off in a different direction, which is okay to a point, but if you can't add to a conversation, at least have decency to sit there and wait. Don't try to overtalk everybody. That type of thing. So I've been doing a little praying about it. Well, my son showed up. Showed up without her. Said he just wanted to come visit. And he talked and he talked and he talked, and he got louder and more excited and talked and talked. And I was sitting there laughing, thinking, looked down at my watch. 5 hours later, he's still going. He's loud. I thought, yep, got just what I asked for. He's so excited he's hurting my ears. Of course, we haven't got to talk in a long time. Everything's always rushed when she comes along. So I thought, yeah, old Ford, you got just what you asked for, buddy. I was laughing about it while I was covering my ear because everything seemed loud. Dear Tom, you ain't never tried it, try it once. If you don't like an ounce of it, pass it along. I'm thinking if you like aromatics, you're probably going to like Engine 382. It's not overly sweet. Still don't necessarily get a vanilla taste out of it, though. I guess it's all in your taste buds. Sitting there today and I made a post on Facebook. Something struck me. Thinking about time. What is time? And who was the first person to track time? Why did they track it? Thinking when we were young, we sure wanted time to hurry up so we'd get old enough to do something. Then when we got a little bigger, it was we wanted time to hurry through certain sections and then almost stop in other ones so we could last forever. Now that we're old and a little gray, started thinking about time slowing down. How it goes by so quick. Then I thought, whenever you accept the grace of God and you get saved, and then you sit there and realize eternity can't be measured. You'll have eternity then. Not in this body, of course, but you have eternity. Then exactly how futile is time. All you got is now. So take now. Be the best you can now. Treat people the best you can now. Love people the most you can now. Do your best work now. Because it's just now. Don't dwell in the past. It don't matter. No future in it. Not guaranteed the future. All you got's now. I know that's prefaced by your belief system, and Ford ain't gonna tell you how to believe unless you ask me. And then I'll just tell you how I believe, and it's still up to you. Well, either I made it down the bottom of that deer tongue or I let it go out running my mouth. Let's see. That wind's gonna get me. ain't never been the same since I changed the flint in it. The old eBay lighter. Soft flame. The hole for the flint wouldn't accept the flints I save out of these. It was smaller somehow. Came from overseas. Oh, before I got sidetracked. I do understand that we have to, in the calculations, have to use some variable time to measure things. But spiritually speaking, time has no place. Well, YTPC, I do believe I reached the end of the engine 382. So that was about a bowl and a quarter, 22 minutes worth of smoking. I hope you enjoyed your visit. Hope you come back again. Till next time, y'all be safe out there. Old Ford signing out.